Okay, today we are going to discuss how to create a web page and how to connect it to a database. Means how to create a login page, simply to say. Now we are seeing that so many websites like Facebook and everything is having login information and information stored in it. Now we are going to build a small website which is having some registration form and login form which stores the data into database and which retrieve information from database to the web server. How we will do? For doing this, we need something known as XAMPP, which is an Apache server. We need an Apache server and then my PHP admin. XAMPP is having both. How to download XAMPP? XAMPP is an open source free software. You can download it from here. Simply type XAMPP in the Google and say first page apache-french.org. Have to go through that link. See, here download button is there. Simply press download and see it is automatically downloaded. But since I'm having exams, I will not download. After downloading, we have to go through various installation steps. Everything is next only. Everything is easy. No need to bother about it. Okay, guys. After installation, what we have to do? After installation, a small shortcut like this will come. Open the shortcut. We will observe some Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat. You can observe here Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, and Tomcat. This one we need only Apache and MySQL. Simply press start button and both will be started. After starting, you have to press this admin button in front of MySQL. Press the admin button, it will redirect it to the new page, which is localhost. See here it is the main page. Wait, I will not like this environment. I will open in Chrome. Simply copy the link, paste it here. See, it is the home page. See, this is the home page. Here these are the databases. Now we have to create one database for us. One more thing I have to say too. After downloading this XAMPP, open the C bar, open the local disk C. In that C, one file will be created automatically. XAMPP. In the XAMPP, you have to open HD docs. Here, whatever you are willing to do the work, you have to do here only. Otherwise, it will not work. So now I am doing this work as DBMS project. I opened here. I created on a folder named as DBMS, and in DBMS I created these two folders. These four files. These four files are my project. Okay, we will discuss about these files later. I will show you the path again. See, first we have to go to local disk C. In local disk C exam. In the exam, you have to open HD docs. After HD docs, here you can put directly, or we can put one a folder name, or that's our wish. Depending on that one only, our address will be there based on. See, if I use this folder name, how to access this one? I will show you how to access. Localhost slash what is my folder name? DBMS project. DBMS. See here, this is folder name. See DBMS project. DBMS project. Project slash what is my file name? See, my file name is index. First I am going to, and it is a HTML file. So I will type that one, index.html. See, this is our registration form what we are willing to do. And now how we are going to connect it to the database. Let me explain. This is our registration form and our login form is this one. Now here we can see this registration form is having all the details, username, password, and all. From this page, we have to save these details to one database. To here, this database, and from this database to, and in this page, we have to drag information from this database to this information. How we are going to do? Let me explain how it is going to be. First of all, I will explain you the first index page. What is index page? Index page is what? Our index page is this one. And it is having username, password, confirm password, gender, and all. Now here we can observe that HTML. This is in HTML format. These all are HTML code. No need to worry. I will explain you how it is. This is HTML. HTML opening tag, and this is head tag. Here we use it for title. We use it head for title. Title. See here, my own page is there. This one will come here, and here we can see. But this is the body means after this all will come. And form, I created a form. Forms are actually used to transfer data from one page to another page in web pages. So I usually have form. Let's see, form action is equal to first dot php means when I press a button, this form will transfer all the data from this page to first dot php page. And in which method it will transfer? Post method. So actually two methods are there, post and get method. Here I used post. Actually everyone will use post. Post is easy, get is somewhat tougher. So and here h1 is welcome to my panel, this one. So it is in bold and all. And I created a table. Why I created a table means, see here, if I didn't create a table means this box will come here. So it will be in order. For the ordering only I created a table. So I created a table, and this tr is for table row and td is for table element. I create first my element is row 1 column 1 is username, this one. And row 1 column 2 is in I created a box. How to create the box? Input type is equal to text, name is equal to username. You have to remember in this one text is important and this username is also important, because we are going to access the data in another page by using this name only. So we have to be care in this one. Username, password. You can put anyone, username, uname, anything, but whatever you put here, you have to go through the 4 programs like this only. So normally we will put username only to understand what is what. And here password. See, type is password. Why I put it password? If I didn't put it password and I put text means, see how it will come. We'll see. Refresh. See, username letters coming, password letters are coming. Actually no one likes password should be in letters, so I put it password. Password. Control plus yes. Refresh. See, when I type here, dots are coming. So for privacy only we put a password, and confirm password is C password name is, and gender. I used radio buttons. Input type is equal to radio and name is equal to gender. Here I used one new attribute called as value. Value means here whatever you type in this box, it will store, this value will store in this name. Here we are not typing, we are selecting male or female. So whenever you select anything, that value is stored in this name. Means if you select male, this will male value is stored in gender name. Again I say means like a is equal to 3 is stored in here, like male is stored in gender, female is stored in gender, means it is variable storing the data. Here also email type is equal to email. Why I used this email type means, simply see, whenever you type anything and you try to submit, proceed, see, please include at the rate in the email address. For email confirmation only we used email, and name is email. Whatever value you type here, it will be stored in the variable name email. And the input type is equal to phone number means only 10 digits will come. And see, phone name, everything is there. Input type is equal to submit. This is for button. Here we can, I put it value is equal to proceed. So that is it, proceed. You can put anything, proceed or confirm, click, you can put anything. See, I put it confirm here. Now I say I refresh, see, confirm, like this will come. And this one is paragraph. I used p tag and already have an account, means we are already having an account, we have to redirect to the login page. So I used an anchor ping link. So href hyperreference is equal to login. This is our login page link. This is what I give it, and this is the text which is underlined. So I put it in inside the anchor tag, and this is the HTML code. I closed the form, I closed the body, I closed the HTML. See, when I press this link login here, it will redirect to login.php. See login.php here. So that's why anchor tag is used. Now our from by this form our data is transferred to first.php. Okay, then now what we have to do, what is going to be happen in first.php, we'll discuss about it later. First we have to create a database, and table. How to create this database and table? Simply go to this PHP my admin page, home page like, and here create new button. See, I press new button, and it is asking you the database name. Myself login 3. Okay, after pressing login 3, simply press create. See, it is asking you to create a table. I have to create some table. How to create it? Creating table in DBMS is so much tough compared to this one. This one will make us easy. Simply type the user table name, users, and what number of columns. Number of columns means here how many values we are giving. See, username, password, gender, email, phone name. That's it. And confirm password is not required because password and confirm password are same. So five attributes we require. So five columns. Five, and press go. We want to see what is the means. See here all are the name means these are column names means what are the columns we are going willing to put in your table. My first column is username and its data type is varchar, length is 19 to 30. Next password, next one gender, next one email, next one phone name. Password is of varchar data type, gender is of varchar data type, email is of varchar data type, phone number is of integer data type, password length will be 20, gender length will be 10, or which we can put anything, but we have to save data also. Email is 30, phone number is 10, everyone knows. Like this. If you want to see how the table is, how we inside we are creating these data types and all in DBMS normal MySQL server, simply press preview SQL. See, create table, login 3. Login 3 is database name and users and all. Username, column name and column type. This is the code for creating this one. And after one, we have to press save. Simply, it is created. See, it is having five attributes means five columns. First column name is this one, this one, this one, this one, and all. And if you want to change anything, simply here press change. See, here you can change and do anything. Now I want to increase this one to 35. If you want to know how in MySQL server we are going to do this, simply press preview. For every command we can use preview SQL to see how it is going to be happen inside means what is the code for that. This is the code. Simply press here. See, this is here to 35. This size is 35 increased. Like this. If you want to delete anything, simply press the drop button. See, it is you really want to execute alter table drop means this is the command for deleting the column. Okay, confirm. See, it is deleted. Now again we have to insert. See here add option is there. Add column after mail after which where you have to see. See beginning of the table means it will create at first. You after username means it will create at second like this. I want to create after email only. So go. What is the name? Phone number. For now and value is in it. Length is 10. So we want to see how it is going to be in SQL. See all the table users add phone number. That's it. And if you want to create after that username here not null after username. That's it. Close it and press save button. That's it. Table created. Table user has been altered successfully. Open the table. This is our table. Open the, this is a table. This is table structure. Username, password, gender, mail, phone number. Everything is there. Now see our table is empty. Now with the same configuration, I created another table, which is my original project table. So I will show you what is in that table. See, these are the values what I have created. Three values I have created. See now, my table is empty. I deleted. How I deleted means simply press go to SQL and here delete star from users where condition is one I have given. Simply press go. See MySQL means it will delete all. Now this is our table value. Now we have to insert values into it. How we are going to insert? First of all, again we will go to that PHP files. This is our first.php. From this page, see first.php is our action and method is post. So it will transfer to first.php page in post method. See here we are again assigning variables to that variables. See dollar username is equal to this is the format for PHP opening, and dollar username is equal to method post and what is the name we are given, and that this this value is stored in this username. Whatever you are going to type here will be come to the username variable here. It will go firstly, it will go to here, from here to it will transfer to here username, and password gender for all given. The first condition I have checked was if password is equal to confirm password, see password, then only then the whole program will execute. Otherwise else, here password is equal to C password, means password is equal to confirm password. See here I given C password confirm password C password. So both should be equal. Otherwise this else will be generated. Both password doesn't match. Echo. Click here to retry. Means again it will show. So let me show you how it will work. Password QWE is something. This one also something. When I press confirm, see. See again I am going to show you. So there was some error in the code. I manufactured it. See, this one I put it some password. This one I put it some password. Here when I press confirm button, see it shows both password doesn't match. Click here to retry. This is what I have written here. First.php. What I have written. Both password doesn't match. See a href index. Click here to retry. Means this is what I have written in there. So it came here. What is click here to retry? What link I have given again? See, echo is for printing on web page, and for to use HTML in PHP, we have to write like this. In echo printout only, we have to use HTML code. See, again I inserted here anchor link, which is for links. And hyper reference is equal to index.html. If I press this link, it will redirect to index.html, where we can again have a chance to create this one. This is what I have done here. Okay, let me tell the remaining part. See here, if not empty, if not empty password, not empty gender, means it will show that every field must be filled. If not, means every field must be filled. After that only full code is going to execute. Otherwise it will not execute. Otherwise it will show this one. Where is this one? Echo all must be filled. Go back and fill all details. Die. It will show this one. And then connecting to database. This is important. In every code we have to connect to database. Here up to now we used this one from previous page. Now we have to store in the database. So we need these 4 lines. These 4 lines are so much important. See, we are giving a host name. Host name is localhost. See here what we are using. Local is database name. See localhost what we are using, and again username is root, db password is password. These two are same for, these three are same for all, and this db name is what the database we have created. We created login, so I created db name is equal to login. And how to connect to the database? This is the command what we used for connecting to database. I given a variable name for this command, new mysqli connect, MySQLi SQLi, and here see host name, DB username, DB password, DB name. This is the sequence we must follow. First local host should come, then root should come, then password should come, then login should come. What is the database name should come. If it connects, then the code will execute. Otherwise, see if any error is there, if MySQL connect error is there, die means it will end the PHP process there. Die means it will end the process, and it will show what is the error. See connect error MySQL connect error number means it will show the error name in this format. And else, if no error is there, it will execute through this code. I will tell you this code how it comes. First of all, we created two statements in the name of two variables. First statement is selecting email from users where email is going. Why I am using this? See here you can observe that limit one means what I have given. I have given the email limit as one means there should be only one unique email in the whole database or whole table, not database table. And the second one is insert into what we are going to do. We have to insert all values in the table. That's what I get. I typed here insert into users and username, password, gender, email, phone number. This sequence must be same with this database type. See here what is our database type? Username, password, gender, email, phone number. So I use this one. The name, password, and values are values we didn't know up to now. So put a question mark. This is the syntax. Now these are the statements. These are going to execute in sequence. Let me explain you this. First of all, I created a statement. I created a statement. First statement is connection I am giving. Connection. In this connection, prepare this statement. Means the compiler is ready to prepare this one. Next statement what I have given bind parameter s comma email. Means in next paper it is trying to bind parameter means it is going to bind this email to the table. Next execute. It will execute this statement and again bind the result. Bind the result means it will store the result means binding parameter means what it will do means it will check the email with all the presented emails in the table and it will store the result in it will store the result. This see last statement is store result and row number is equal to statement. It means the last statement what is done here storing results. So the number of rows means number of values are there for this email will be stored in this statement. Let's see rnum is equal to statement name rows means number of stores are there in the result. Means if there are two emails now two rows will be come in that one. So rnum is equal to now value will be 2 if there are two emails. If no email is there is 0 because we should that email should be unique we are using this one. If dollar r name is double equal to 0 means no email should be same means two emails should not be there should not be same email should be unique. If this is equal to 0 we are going to another statement means first statement we are closing this statement we closed yeah, this select statement is gone. What I have done here. See this preparing selecting and every statement is gone. Now that statement is okay. We selected one thing means we selected unique email. After we have to insert. How we are going to insert? This is the statement what we use for inserting. This one statement is equal to connection means this connection refers to that one. It will connect to database. This one here. This one connect to database here. From this database in the database it will prepare this insert statement. What is insert statement? This one insert into username. This one it will insert this all and after that what it will do? It will check all the parameters. Bind parameters means it will bind all the values to that table. Okay, it will insert this one. Why I put it S I. This 3 plus I is needed because we need to this string is username, this password is string, this gender is string, email is string, I is phone number. So I put it their data types and lastly execute the statement echo. After execution is completed it will print this statement new record inserted successfully, your account has been created, don't misuse it. This is our message, you can do anything. Otherwise if there is email is already there it will show this one but someone already used your email try another one. Means this else statement is belonging to this if statement. Here what else? If r number means row number. If number of rows is equal to 0 means no email is present in that one. It will execute these all statements. Otherwise it will show somebody already used your mail. So try with another one and is to store it will the second statement is closed and the connection is also closed. That's it. And lastly we created this html file for registration status means in the top of the head it has to store registration status. That's why we use it. Let me tell you how it is going to work. Now I'll explain how it will work. See, this is my base. Username given anything looks Sundar, and the password may be 12345 6. Again, password 12345 6. Mail, email may be loksundar@gmail.com. Phone number may be my phone number, and confirm. We press confirm. See here it given. New record inserted successfully. Your account has been created. Don't miss it. Registration completed. Press here to login. I didn't tell you where this one registration completed. Press here to login. I will show you where it is. Here. Here it is. At all means when everything is completed, this one will come. Echo registration completed means this one is completed successfully, means up to this one inserted is successfully, everything is successfully inserted, then this one come registration completed. uh, uh, Press here to login. See here I put it this anchor link to the reference login.php, which is our login page. So when I press this one, it will go to the login page. Here, what is the password I have used? Lok Sundar. Now, what is the username? That is Lok Sundar, and password is 12345 6. This is the password I have used. When I press submit, see successfully connected to database. How I done this? Okay, let me tell you how I created this web page login.php. This is the code what I used for login.php. Only 15 lines code. Easy. See, firstly I created head, and up to here login is this one. Up to here, okay, and I created a body, and I created a simple statement. Hi sir, means I created this web page for myself, so I put it hi sir, and uh, here I can see, you can see again I put it form big because next in the next step what we are going to do, we are dragging again database from the, so we need to transfer data from this page to next page. So that's what I done here. So what is our next page? Login one.php, and method is post, same I used, and username in here I didn't use table because only two now, it will fix. And here say you can see HTML means for bold purpose I used H3. Username input type is equal to text, name is equal to password, and password type is equal to password, name is equal to password. Submit. And here I included another link, means if anyone is not having account, you can redirect to our first registration page. That what anchor link hyperreference is equal to index.html. Create here. See, I pressed here. When I press here, it will go to index.html, and we need to log in from here. Okay, now I pressed my details. Lok Sundar. Password is 12345 6. Submit. Oh, these details come. Now, when you open your database, not here, database, see here, nothing is there. Refresh. See, data is stored in the database. Means we drag it. We now in the registration form we typed all the data. Now the data is stored. See, here data is stored. What is our username? Loksundar, password, 12345, gender, male, email, and phone number also stored. Now we have to retrieve this data by using what? Just username and password. Means by using these two attributes, we have to retrieve data. How it is possible? Simply select star from users. See here command is there. Here where username is equal to log Sundar, and and password is equal to 12345 6. Go. See, this matched this yellow color matched these two, and this show these details. Means these details will come. When I press something wrong here, see, the password is 13456. Executed. Go. See, nothing is selected. So it will check both password and username, and it will retrieve the information. See, person 1234, and see, and this is the command what we are using. Remember this command. This command is important. I will tell you why it is important, because in the future we will again use this one. Okay, we will insert some more rows. How to insert this rows? There is two methods. From this page, we can insert this from this page, registration page. This registration page. From this registration page, we can insert this data. Okay, I'll insert one more data. Randy, password 123, confirm password 123, gender male, email something, @ phone number something, confirm. Oh, .com. See, new record inserted successfully. Go to the database, refresh it. See, new data Randy 123 password, mail, and everything. Now, if you want to insert data here, see how to insert. Press SQL, insert, insert user ID name values. Uh, Tell me some, let's guess some username, Aton, and second value is password. Password again 456. This arter should be in exclamation because it is a string, and again this one what, gender, zero for ID, and 456 also string because we used the data type string for password, and again gender is female. Now we will type female, and this one is also should be in a single quotation because it is a string, and again fourth value is email something, sd @ something dot something. This also should be in string. I think we can't see it, it is so much small. I will show you. It is the way to show you. And after gender, what one, wait, I pressed the id, username okay, password okay, gender, email, phone number I have to type. Phone number, what is the phone number, something integer, and remaining all I have to delete. And this one, and this one, I think you can't see it, let me tell you. Here you can see that insert into user IDs, username, password, gender, see email, values are given autumn, this is username, password, this is gender, this is email, this is phone number I have given. Now we have to execute this one. Go. Simply it is instructed. Now go to our table and again refresh this. See, new data value. Okay. See, autumn, these all numbers it came. This is new data. So again we have to, again we inserted. Now we will retrieve this data using this one, login form. What is that one? Autumn 456. See, autumn tab 456. Submit. See, username autumn, this one, all these details came. Means now we created this data using database, but we are dragging through web server. See, these are all linked correctly, no problem with this. Now I explained up to here, I think. Explained up to login that page. Now I will explain how this data is dragging and how it data is fetching from that one. This is the code. Here this the up to this one same, but connecting to database in first.php schedule. This is all variable names, and these are all that host name what we are going to be used, and this is connection. See here also, and the why used only two here, because from past only two values are coming, that is username and password, and these four are host name, localhost, login, and all root and all. And see, this is for connecting, and this one is showing any error. If any error is there, it will show, and if any error is not there, it will show this message. Else echo, first it will print successfully connected to database. So I will show you once again. 14456 submit. See, here it is there. See, here it is there, successfully connected to database and account found also. See, go down. See, here it is there, successfully connected to database. Now we are now what we have done here, select username, email, phone, gender from users where, means these four attributes we have to print here. We should not print password. For printing, if we want to print password, then you have to select here, select the star, but password should not be printed. So we have to print only this four. See, this four also. Select the star from users where condition, what is our condition? Username is equal to login username. L username means what? This one, this username what we given, L username, L password. So L username, it will match both username and password, and from there it will tag all the four details. See, this is the result means this result what we are storing. For processing query we will use this command. This is mysql query and connection. This connection is what the connection means, this one, but the database and all what we are using. See, we are using this database, and see, and this is the command. SQL is command, select username, it will process and it will show you. If mysql number of name rows, this is means it will select some rows. It will select some rows means how we are saying, means let me tell you, means username and password, there should be one unique row, and it will say, if you put a condition, select star from users where gender is equal to male, means so many male persons are there, so many rows should come, but here only one row should come. See, that's why I put it. If mysql number of rows of results means that rows is stored in result, now I showed you, is not equal to 0 means nothing is there, means it should not be equal to zeros, means something should be there. Hmm? It will process this. If nothing is there, it will show here account is not there with this username and password. See how it will work also, I will show you. See, done. Now password is something, I put it, submit. See, account is not there with this password, username and password. Create here means create here. When I press here, it will again go to registration form, but now we need this login form. See what I did here, for going to that registration form. Simply I put it again one more anchor link. Anchor link href index.html. This one is our registration page. So, okay. If number of means some data is present, how to print them? Simply first I printed echo account folder, means for showing this one, means how it is printed. I will show you again. Now option and 1 2 3 4 5 6 submit. See here, at first it is showing account found. Here it is showing account found. Yeah, you observe account found. After founding account, this one, see, means while number of rows is equal to mysql, means fetch association, means it is fetching all the results associated with this result attribute. So means it is printing all the results. Simply to say what happened. Oh, it is fetching all zeros, means first one echo is for using printing. So means we are giving, say, this row as one attribute, means one variable, not attribute, variable. We are storing these results in this row, means this is while loop, means if there are two or more rows, it will print all. That's what we are using, while loop. Echo username and username, c username row username, and echo email and email dot row email, gender dot row gender, phone number dot, that's what here we have done here. See here, username so email gender phone number, this is what we used here. So this is how this page was. That's it. See, in the first page, in this page we created the which page, this one. In this page we created and we are retrieving from this page. All the database is going to here. This is our main database, means everywhere every data is stored in this one. We can create more number of things, and if we want to study about dbms also for different commands, we can use this one, like uh, for why it is useful so much, means if an SR is not having time to explain, we can go through this. See, this one is having every explanation here. See, explain SQL, it will explain each and everything. Select from, it will explain everything how this one is coming, means if you want to insert any data, see, insert, it will automatically give that, give this one, give the code. If you want to update means changing anything, means any values, it will give the code. If you want to delete anything, see, it will give. If you want to clear anything, see, it is auto sort by, means to delete the table, it is auto sort by in the login, means delete from users wait zero. Zero is not condition, so it will delete everything. These are the commands what we are going to do. Everything is easy. And now we'll see how our web page is working. Simply we'll create one more page, one more account, wide of magnify. See, now demo password is one, confirm password is one, gender is female, mail is one, at the rate something.com, phone number 123, okay, confirm. See, account created, login, username. I forgot the username. How to do? Simply go to the database and open the table. Okay, space. See, our username is demo. Password is one. Okay, I remember. Demo and one. Submit. See, this one. Now I will do one more thing. I will delete this row and I will try to log in. See what's going to happen. Delete. Delete from users where username is equal to what is that username? Demo. Demo. Go. Yeah. One row affected. Now I will see. See, that row is not there. Now I will go to that place and I will refresh. See, it is saying that account is not there with this username and password. Means if we do any changes, means if anyone is doing overaction in your website, you can delete their account here. Like this, we can manipulate their data easily. This one where we can use means some fake pages are there, like love calculator, like that. We can find our girlfriend names. You can use for many means for storing secrets, as they will store secrets in your database, and you can read them. For hacking also this will be used so much, but use it gently, don't misuse it. That's it guys, thank you.